Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious morning. Again, the beautiful reminder of choice that you have for every moment of your life. Oh, here's a moment now. Oh, here's another one. Ah, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. See, you have lots of moments in your life. That's what your life is about. It's about moments, and you get to choose what every moment means. And that's so important for you because those moments when you do choose, it shifts your vibratory state. And that vibratory state is the attractive force in your life. It determines what you're attracted to, what's attracted to you, what you're repelled by, what's repelled by you. Now, think about that. We're talking about the results of your life. We're talking about your lifestyle. We're talking about how you live. We're talking about your relationships. We're talking about what you do for work. We're talking about how much you earn. All of it starts inside. When you change that inside, when you change that concept of yourself, when you change the meanings of what happens, everything changes. And in terms of that change, it changes in exact proportion to the changes you made inside. See, you're the one that has the control. It's just that you haven't been taught that you have the control. You've been taught to think and believe that your life is happening because of things external to you, when really it's not. Remember, as within, so without. And that's what we want you to connect with. This is what I've worked on in my life when I stepped into learning from Bob. This is what Dolly learned in her life when she stepped into learning from Bob. This is what we have worked on together, which has led to this wonderful, beautiful container of Elevitality to help you to elevate your life by shifting how you're thinking. Now, again, really think about that. We're helping you to see that the power is in you and to use that power to change your life. So use it as if your life depends on it. You know why? Because it does. All right, so what have we been studying? We've been studying this beautiful gem here, The Secret of the Ages. If you don't have a copy of this, get a copy of it. And when you get it, yes, read it. Yes, study it. Yes, underline it. Yes, highlight it. Yes, even memorize it. But more importantly, beyond that, use it practically in your life. Use it practically. Apply it right here, right now, and apply it consistently and persistently. And if you do, you'll begin to see the outer reality change upon that shift in how you've been thinking. Okay, so now let's get to where we are. You guys ready? Type in the comments, I'm ready. And let's move into this. Let's dive into this beautiful information. 1, 2, 3, boom, there we go. Okay, so the page we're on is page 175. And this is where we left off in yesterday's call, in the last session. Now remember, this has to do with changing your results, changing your outcomes. Affirm the good, the true, and the evil will vanish. It is like turning on the light, the darkness immediately disappears. For there is no actual substance in darkness, it is merely the absence of light. Nor is there any substance or in sickness or evil. It is merely the absence of health or good. Now think about that. Things might not be happening in your life the way that you want it to be. Well, if it's not happening in your life, is it because that has power in and of itself? No, it's just because there's an absence of the good that you would love to have in your life. Well, if you want that to come into your life, you must let it in. Remember, the only thing you let in is light. Let it in. That is the truth. That was the mentality of Jesus, what Paul describes as the mind which was also in Christ Jesus. Jesus declared, and remember, we're not talking about this to be churchy with you. We're here to talk about principles. We should know the truth, and the truth would make us free. That truth was the power which he exercised. He had so perfect an understanding of truth that had gave him absolute dominion over evil, enabled him to heal diseases of every nature, even to raise the dead. Now, if that could happen for people who have passed, or can happen with helping people to heal, it can happen for you in your life, for any area of your life, if you just tap into it. The power that he exercised was not confined to his time nor limited to his own immediate followers. Lo, I am with you always. He said, even unto the end of the world. And he is just available to us now as he was in his own disciples, to his own disciples 1900 years ago. Now, sit in that for a moment. He's talking about this incredible power that is here. It's omnipresent, it's omniscient, it's omnipotent. It's always been here, it's always going to be here, and you have access to it. And how do you access it? Well, by shifting how you're thinking, by entering into the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom of thought. I have given you power to tread serpents and scorpions underfoot, and to trample on all the power of the enemy. And in no case shall anything do you harm. That gift was never meant to be confined to his own disciples or to any other one group. God has never dealt in special or temporary gifts. He gives to all who will accept, to all who have an understanding heart. Now think about that. He's given that to you, to me, to all of it. Every one of us has it. You have an imagination, correct? Of course you do. Type in the comments, I have an imagination. That gift alone reveals everything that he's talking about here, because your imagination is the only instrument in you, the only higher mental faculty you have to combat what's happening in your life, to deliver you to something different. If you want a change in your life, you must imagine something different. And then from there, keep that as your vision and then be loyal to it. Now, think about that. That's something that will lead you to the change you seek. See, you're not going to be able to deliver a change if you're constantly and emotionally involved with the images of what's happening right now in your life. And remember, most of that's happening subconsciously because of habit, because of belief. You're either a slave to your imaginings or a master of your imagination. And it's the latter that gives you the freedom you seek. And that power is here right now, the same way that it was here 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 1,900 years ago, 5,000 years ago. It's just a matter of whether or not you're going to open your mind to receive it, to use it. Remember, all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. All things were made by imagination, and without imagination was not anything made that was made. It's a statement of truth. It's a statement of power. It's a statement of the power that is in you that you can use to change your life. You just need to open your mind to use it. And yes, you have been opening your mind to use it. I'm saying you haven't been. What I'm saying is to open it more. Remember, open-mindedness is essential to shift your belief. If you don't change your belief, your results won't change. Open-mindedness, and when you reevaluate with that open mind, your belief changes, your results change.